All right, I believe we are live. Yes. All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Prosper Nutrition Show, where we want you to prosper and be in health. My name is Jason Steves. I'm a clinical account specialist with Perk Integrative Health, and I'm joined by my co-host, Steve Steves, who is a certified clinical nutritionist and naturopath. And today we're talking about nutrition tips for gallbladder restoration, a issue that is many people are dealing with. And
well, I think we lost our man. I don't know if we're recording. I think we are recording. He just lost his signal. And he's coming back. And he's back.
Sorry.
Back. Okay. You got signaled out. So gallbladder restoration, you were telling us about. In the minute you said that, I thought, well, there's about 6,000 gallbladders removed every day in the United States. And people are a sucker for it because when you're in pain and it hurts, and then you just want to make it go away. Okay, well, that'll be $15,000, and we're going to take out your gallbladder. And then you're not better. You just have the immediate pain is gone, discomfort, but it comes back because that whole biliary pathway needs to be nourished. It comes out of the liver. It looks like a tree flowing downstream, and it moves bile. Well, bile requires ingredients, requires healthy cell building. It requires adequate salts. It requires detox support. And we have
amino
a detox.
Acids. Yeah.
Yeah, amino acids are key. What are some things you're thinking of, Jason? Methionine, cysteine, taurine, glycine is one.
Right.
And they're all in some of our amino acid blends in the right perspective for detox, like the brain detox and the liver detox are part of the bundle. And then magnesium is in some of the formulas, but extra magnesium power always wise. And then keeping the omega fatty acids flowing through there so that stuff doesn't get sticky. The fats that we're consuming from animals, that saturated fat is pretty sticky. And then we got processed fats on top of that. And we're looking at the issue of those trans fats causing a stickiness to cells. So how do we thin that out? Well, cell energy is cell energy in our detox package, Jason? I don't remember that.
No, but it does support detoxification. Cell energy's primary ingredient is the main factor that we're talking about, is that choline citrate. The citrate form of choline is what is the biochemical production. It helps the biochemical production of bile, right? It helps with.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. That's so key. Well, you can only put so many products in a bundle and people are going to go, do I need all of this? But magnesium and choline, and for many people, can be just enough. I had a client in today, and she had definitely had gallbladder and liver issues through the past. She was a hairdresser. She could come in contact with a lot of chemicals. And so if she runs out of cell energy or magnesium, she's like doomed. Within a few days, she notices a difference, but she bounces back immediately. So she's having some terrible pain in her mid-thoracic area, around the shoulder area where the scapula is. And sure enough, it sounded like that trigger point for the gallbladder. And we just made a few adjustments. And overnight, she's better. But that doesn't always happen for the people that have a chronic, very depleted detox pathways, and she's been nourishing for a long time. She just need a little adjustment. But we realized in our discussion how many people have had gallbladders removed, and they're just walking time bomb where they're going to have liver problems, and they probably already have liver enzymes that are above optimal. You know, liver enzyme out above 25, SGPT or SGOT or a GGT. These enzymes tell us how at the rate of which the liver dies off, and that's healthy rate. But if it goes really low, then you know you have a fatty, congested liver, and you've got issues with the need for moving this bile. Now, bile is formed from salt. So we've got a whole line of relight formulas, electrolyte formulas that help with the salts to build that up and get that bile produced, but people oftentimes will quit salt. Well, here's the summertime, and this young lady, Natalie, she's our nutrition Natalie avatar. She started to feel sick, and it had been being outside, more sweating, using water. Hi, Jude, drinking a lot of water in excess and flushing out her minerals, and consequently her pH in her urine showed it was too high in specific gravity. It's like she's dehydrated and she's consuming almost a gallon of what? Well, about 3 quarts a day, and she's pretty small, only 123 pounds. So, here's the primary case of you think you're doing things just right, but nutrients in their right balance really can make a body sing like a chorus, and it sounds wonderful when you get everything in balance.
Yeah, and one of the things that I think often we want to make sure people are aware of is a free document that they can download from our website, prospernutrition.com. It's the 7 proven steps, because there are other elements involved with liver and gallbladder health, because our connective tissues are all intertwined and they affect how we get good blood flow and good circulation and good how should you say this, kind of a squeezing or massaging of the liver and gallbladder. And so exercise is so important. Relaxation, so like deep relaxing breathing is going to be really helpful. And then, avoiding things that are burdening the liver and gallbladder, right? That's a huge component of it too. I think you were mentioning a little bit about that, Steve, how there are certain things that people are doing. So following a diet that is healthy, and in our 7 proven steps, we talk about the principles of a healthy diet and what that can look like. And so these are other components that are involved in this that are so important for making sure you are restoring gallbladder health. And it can be done, like Steve mentioned. We've seen people that are at the edge of getting it removed. Did you already say that, Steve? You were saying
right on the brink of it. Oh, we had one lady. This is the most traumatic case of gallbladder I've ever heard of. She went into the hospital to have it removed, emergency surgery. Well, they opened her up, and this was in the day when they used to cut, 4 to 6 inches to just open up that whole area. And they exposed the gallbladder, and they said there was gangrene everywhere. She's full of cancer, and they sewed her back up. They didn't remove the gallbladder and sent her home to die. And she came into the office, and she still sends people that have gallbladder issues. She lived and lived well. So the body can restore itself at any state. As long as you're walking and breathing and the blood's pumping, healing is, it just happens. The body only knows healing, only knows health. We gave up wanting to have a disease label years ago when I was diagnosed with a disease. I was like, okay, what do I do about that? Well, we can manage your disease for you. And I thought, I don't want to be disease managed. I want to be well. What does that look like? I didn't ask the question. I asked that question, and the Lord directed me and continues to direct me here. Now, 40 plus years later, having learned continually and still learning, still amazed at what God is showing me. There's just so much, and I look forward to getting into more in our programs ahead. Every week there's something new and exciting that comes through the door that people are encountering.
Right. Yes. And so these supplements we've mentioned today, the detox bundle, the magnesium, the choline, which is in the cell energy. These you can get today at 10% off when you use the coupon code 53124 That's today's date. 53124 and you'll get 10% off your order when you put in that coupon code at it's in the checkout. So you get your products in your cart, and then you go to checkout, and you'll be able to put the coupon code in. So that will give you 10% off for a limited time. It's for this week only. So get that order in, and we'll be able to send it out to you. And if you guys have questions, you can, in the comments, you can type the questions here on the YouTube channel, but you can also send us questions at info@prospernutrition.com. We make ourselves available to you. If you have any questions about your health, about the supplements, if you're taking some and you feel a certain way, you're not sure what it means, send us some of your questions. We'd be happy to help, give you some information, things we've learned. We've been helping people for many, many years get through all sorts of health issues. And gallbladder, liver health, that's something that we see very often is a key component to getting healthy. And a lot of people deal with it. So if you're having those issues, get in touch with us, info@prospernutrition.com, or go and download and the 7 proven steps, order the bundle, the detox bundle, the magnesium and choline citrate, get started feeling difference today. And we look forward to working with you. Steve, thank you for sharing this information. I think it's really helpful for people to hear. I know I've done something called a liver and gallbladder flush several times, and it's made a difference for me. I know there were one of the times I even noticed my eyesight improved immediately following a liver and gallbladder flush. So getting that cleaned out. We've got information on how you can do a liver, gallbladder, and flush. So get in touch with us, info@prospernutrition.com. We'd be happy to help. But are there any other last tips and anything that you would like to share with the folks?
I appreciate you asking, Jason. Yes, there is one thing that just keeps ringing in my ears. There was some naysayers recently that were poo-pooing some of the prices of our products. And people don't know what it takes to make professional products that work in human biochemistry, to protect them from denaturing through the processing, number one, which companies don't put enough effort into. And the products, we buy these products, we use these products. I use pretty much every product that we have on our Prosper Nutrition line is in my home and being used either by myself or my wife or both of us together. And they work. So that's why we private labeled them. I've been doing this for 28 years until I said, all right, this is the label we need. This is the one we can trust. It's been the most solid for the longest period of time, that gives us the results the quickest and sustains people with the minimal amount, because we've been able to simplify formulas by using Prosper Nutrition, and it's just been global. I'm so thankful for the Prosper Nutrition line.
Yes, the quality is different. If you go on our website and scroll to the bottom, there's a link called Guarantee. It'll tell you about our quality guarantee, the difference that our supplements have as far as quality. It is a big difference, and you definitely will feel the difference. Order your supplements, get started today, and you'll start feeling the difference. We see people telling us they're coming back within days and less than a week. They're starting to feel the difference, making a change in their supplement intake. So we hope that you start using Prosper Nutrition supplements. Again, we're available for you. We're a company that's a family-owned company, so we're not run by a big corporation. We're going to be here to answer your questions, to help you through any challenges you have. If you have any complaints or whatever, we're there. We're here to help you. So we look forward to working with you. Hope you have a great day. Take advantage of the sale, 10% off with the coupon code 53124show. We're going to put it in the notes at the bottom. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Hope you have a great weekend and a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.